Okay. Let's see here. Date of recording June 20th, 2026 on a Saturday. Gonna take Dad out to dinner tomorrow with my younger brother for Father's Day. Yesterday, I was super well rested. Went to the gym around 8 or so, something like that. Or maybe it was more around closer to 7. I worked out for about 2 hours and yeah, about 2 hours. So I was probably there around 7 because 7:30, something like that, because I got out around 10, I believe. Something like that. And then I came home, took a shower, ate the last meal. I had 2 slices of pizza throughout the day. It's mom's tradition to bring home some pizza on Fridays because that's what my younger brother likes. So had a couple slices of pizza. You know how and also like maybe about a cup and a half of atole that my grandma sent over that's super sugary. And that is a Mexican rice dessert dish that's like horchata, if you ever heard of that one. It's like a sweet milk drink, except it has rice in it. It's that's pretty good. A little too good, but yeah, it's pretty good. And then, but maybe the extra carbs helped my gym sesh because I felt pretty good. I was lifted heavy. Like the weight that I would end my sets with from the last workout, I was starting my sets with, and still, maybe it's a mind thing or whatever. I don't know. Maybe the carbs helped a little bit, but yeah, I was able to get a really good workout in, and I was pushing myself pretty hard as always, but making sure to really get it in, making sure I don't waste any time there while I'm there. Use it all, use it all precisely, and doesn't take as much time as I need because I'm not late for anything else. So just need to take my time to be there while I'm there, and always do, but did especially so this last time. And my shirt was soaked, like I had a gray shirt on and it was probably soaked like maybe 75-80% down the way on the front side of me, just absolutely drenched, and then maybe about this far down on my back. And I switched cars. I switched to the Camaro just because I haven't driven in a while. The steering wheel's a little bit wobbly around 60 miles per hour when you get up to highway speed. And I read some forums and stuff, and it could be a bent wheel. It could be warped rotors. And what I really hope it isn't is that the last time I took it to a tire shop, the wheels aren't a square setup. They're wider in the back slightly by like an inch, I think, and then smaller, more narrow in the front. And so I'm hoping they didn't just fucking put wheels wherever the fuck, on the tire whenever they mounted tires, and just and crisscrossing that would explain a lot. Hopefully not. But it would explain why my TPMS is fucked off whenever I fill up their crisscross. So yeah, I don't know. I don't really have the money be spending fucking with that, but that's my best hunch of why that's going on. And I may be making it even worse by driving it like that, but what are you gonna do? I'm not racing anybody in it or anything like that. I don't know. It used to be I don't know. I used to I still am an adrenaline junkie, I suppose. But whenever I was younger, I really didn't care, and I may have uh spent most of my luck back then. That and there's a lot more. I don't wanna do anything I'm not supposed to be doing. So I don't want to, yeah, be caught doing anything I'm not supposed to be doing, especially. This is all for entertainment purposes only. Disclaimer. Should have said that before, but yeah. Um, yeah, street racing is real fun, but real not good to get caught doing. And there's a lot more police than whenever I first got that car in about 2018 in my city. So you gotta be careful, and it's not the most powerful car in the world. It's like 6 something wheel horsepower, but it's definitely enough to get in trouble. Definitely enough to hurt you real bad if you don't know how to drive that type of car. And yeah, the tires will break traction real easy, but I never upgraded the tires. I never moved to like beadlock wheels with some Mickey Thompson AT streets because my fear was that if I ever did get the car to hook up well, then my differential would be the next thing to explode. That along with the rear axles. So that's why that's why the car is the way it is now. What else? What else? I need to get groceries today because we're taking Dad out tomorrow, and I don't want anything to get in the way of that or and have plenty of time for Sunday, so gonna go get some groceries and head to the gym for that workout sesh. The easiest way to do it would to be go to the gym right quick, get out, go get some groceries, take a shower, and then make another video, get ready for tomorrow. Just stay home the rest of the day, chillax. So yeah, I may get that over with. Possibly, I might try to do some of that before, after this video. It's 9:42 a.m. right now. Don't know if I said that earlier, but yeah, I may try to do some of that and get that over with. Uh, back's feeling really good. I got to use the Versa grips and they got wet with sweat, but still managed to work pretty good, even with sweat all over them. So that's pretty cool. Still work with sweaty hands, just drying them off best I could in between sets. I didn't rely on them until I needed to because definitely want my grip strength to keep up with as much as I can do. But once I'm getting close to failure on the grip strength, or I know I could just do a bit more, squeeze out, 20 more pounds here or there, whatever, just because my grip strength is going. So on the chest supported T-bar row, I think it's a Nautilus one, I put the grips on there and I was able to do like I think it was like 5 to 10 more pounds than last week, so that was real cool. I put some more weight on the cable row, close grip cable row. That was cool. And I stayed around the same, maybe a bit more weight on the close grip lat pull down, but uh, was really working on my form and trying to think about my muscles and try to really feel them out. And then um, definitely thinking about it, and while I'm thinking about it, I'm feeling it out a lot more in my rear delts when I'm doing the like cable crossover flies for the rear delts. Like I'm trying to fucking like backhand face somebody behind me. Yeah. Slow on the going back to the start position, and slow eccentric, and and then on the preacher curls, I might stay on the bench. That's it's like a preacher bench machine, but the weight starts and the weight is distributed across, but it starts at the heaviest point where the weight's connected, which is the right side, closer to the weight stack, and so I don't get a like a bicep bias on my right side. Then I mean it's probably evening out because I go straight from there to easy bar curls, and I did 70 of 3 sets of 8 reps this time. I was really cooking my eccentric, and I was definitely, it was hard to touch my shoulders after that. I got a mean pump from that one. That was really nice off this last workout. Up the easy bar up 10 pounds as well, and then yeah, so I may also, after this month is up, I may alternate months of like the preacher machine and then going to a like the standalone dumbbell curls, sitting on a bench, maybe incline. I don't know. I'll have to watch some videos, see what's the best way to do that. How to target the biceps the most. I know it's better to like isolate on a preacher bench, but this gym doesn't really have one of those. Like a preacher bench with no machine attached to it. Yeah, and then I'm in the car for a while, gonna drive the car for maybe a week or so. Just get the old gas out of it, get it rolling. See what it's like to just start her up. May have to get rid of her so I can continue the unemployed journeys, but I really don't want to. That's the first thing I really bought for myself, to show a sense of accomplishment of having my own shit and getting it by myself and not needing a cosigner. And it was uh just, 20 grand. It was an older car. Whenever I got it, it was already like 6 years old. It was like the oldest the credit union was willing to finance on a vehicle, and I did it. And the bank I was banking with, they said, they had a new person doing the um, what do you call it, the loan approvals, and he was a new kid. You could tell he didn't know much, and I don't know if he was restricted by how much knowledge and experiences he had, or if the bank system really didn't allow people that have been banking there with decent credit. Just the problem was my credit age wasn't super long, but um, they didn't approve me for a car, which is weird. They probably would have approved me for a freaking house worth uh like 5 times more than the car, but they wouldn't approve me for a car with no cosigner, and I was really upset and frustrated. So I said, fuck y'all, and I went to a credit union just to check around. I think one of my friends recommended it, and I was shocked. I walked in and they ran my credit, and the lady was like, "Oh yeah, that's you're approved." I was like, "Oh shit, really? I don't need a cosigner?" Like, no. Like, damn, that's the first time I've heard that one. That's great because I applied at a couple of different places. My bank originally, and then a different, like the university's credit union that I live by, and yeah, they said no as well, and I was like, how, bro? Like, don't y'all finance students and shit? I have a full-time job and you know decent credit history length, but not super long, and they were like, yeah, no, we can't do it. Like, what the hell? So I went to this other credit union, and they were like, yeah, no problem, no issues. And I was so proud of myself. They were great. They were, willing to give me a chance and actually work with me. I was like, this is awesome. But I've got to make some time to find a way to get here during business hours. I work so much, and I don't know if I can make it here during business hours. She said, oh, I can meet you at. Do you work locally? I can meet you at your job. I was like, what? Yeah, I'll bring the contracts over to your workplace, and you can sign them there real quick. I was like, damn, this is, oh shit, this is next level. These people are getting it done. This is the type of business I like being associated with. They will go out of their way to, oh yeah, we'll make it happen for you. Let's get you rolling. Shit, we'll take your money. I was like, you can have a dog as long as I can finance this car. Shit, that'll work. And I got a badass loan too. I can't remember, but it was like 4 something percent on 6 years. Paid the car off in about 2.5 to 3 years. Once I started making a little cheese. So yeah, it was great. It was actually a really good deal. And that was awesome. That was when I was like, wow, it will if you just keep trying. Asking he shall receive. Keep trying, going different places, and it'll be a hard no some places, and some places will show up for you. And that's badass. And so I was really proud of myself. I made it work. It was my car. I got the keys to it, paid it off in 2.5 to 3 years, and got my title with my name on it. And I was like, wow, dude. And I wanted to frame it. Maybe I still will. So, but at the end of the day, it's just a machine. But the sense of accomplishment I got off of making that one, I will always have that memory. That was really nice. So I really don't want to let go of the car, but if I do, it'll give me an extra 25 G's, which will be another year of not working. If I want to, if I want to, but I may just hop into the Matrix again before it comes to that. If I needed to, I'd cash out my 29K of retirement before I am willing to sell the car, and that's probably how that will go. An IRS check I got last year expired, and they sent a new one, and it just got here. So that's cool. May go deposit that later if I remember. You know what? I can do it off the phone. I think I can do it off the phone. Yeah, so I don't have to worry about that shit. So that's cool. Some unaccounted money I forgot about. Help me out a bit. That's nice. Help out with gas and groceries and such. That's like 2 weeks worth of groceries. That's nice. Or 2 weeks worth of grass. Or one of each or whatever. And 173 buckaronis. 103 zenny. That's the plan for today. I am going to stay away from the pizza today and just stay strictly to my diet and eat nothing else but my meals and just drink water and Coke Zero, and that will it's a bad mentality to think about. Oh, that'll save me for tomorrow to go pig out with dad on Father's Day, but that's kind of half-ass how I'm thinking about it. I'm just gonna eat strict for today, and then tomorrow I'll have extra calories to consume to kind of bring the weekly average deficit and hopefully at least be able to get close to even maintenance, if not hold the deficit. So that's my plan. Just a random thought I've been thinking of. I've been wanting for a while. I've really been wanting a Casio G-Shock ring, either a gold one or a silver one. A silver one would probably be more classy, but yeah, that shit looks dope. I would like one of those. And need to drink my creatine drinks. I'm drinking at least a half gallon of fluids a day in the creatine drinks, and a little bit more whenever I go to the gym. I'll drink a little bit while I'm on the treadmill, especially. So I'm drinking over a half gallon a day. People say a gallon a day, but that just feels a bit excessive. I've done that in the past, and whenever I do, it just feels like I feel super waterlogged. I've had kidney stones in the past, and that just doesn't feel like it's helping anything. I feel like waterlogged. Like I feel like, I don't know, like extra pressure everywhere. Like it's like you're just like a, I don't know how to explain it. Like you're just like it's too much. It's too much fucking water for me. If I was doing more intense activity and sweating a lot more every day than like a real athlete, then maybe. But yeah, I think half a gallon uh, of just, I do like 32, let's see, not quite 32, maybe 28 ounces or something close to that times 2. So, oh shit. This is 32 ounces, and I'll drink up to this logo of water, like right where the B starts. So 32, half of 32 is what, 16? So yeah, so like a fourth more. So 16 plus 8 is what, 24? So yeah, 24 times 2, 48 ounces. So that's plus a little bit of water I'll be drinking at the gym. It's like maybe a bottle of water at the gym. It's like another 12 ounces. So what did I say? 48 plus 12 is what? 60? 48 plus 12? Yeah, so and a half gallon is like 60 ounces or something like that. So yeah, I'll be drinking like a half gallon. I think that's enough for me. I mean, I feel all right whenever I do that. I'm not really getting muscle cramps or anything. Speaking of, I need to take some vitamins. I didn't have any yesterday, but I had some the day before, so I think I'm gonna try to do about every other day or every 3 days of these cajillion daily percent vitamins. Daily percent value of everything, and the myovite bullshit. And life is good, life is great. I appreciate life. I love waking up every day for the opportunity to be alive at the same time as all the people I care about in this world, and be able to go to the gym and work on myself and make the ancestors proud of someone I will become. And with that stopping, eventually I'll get bigger. I want to get bigger than and stronger than my dad whenever he was a driller on some drilling rigs. He did that shit for 14 years. Dude was absolutely fucking yoked. So yeah, there's the fucking bar. It's pretty far away, but I'm working on it, and I plan to get there. I already am, but I want to be somebody worth being in my eyes whenever I look in that fucking mirror. Or if I do end up having a child one day, I want them to be like, damn, my dad fucking yoked, so. And for me too, and definitely plenty of personal reasons there, but yeah, happy Father's Day for tomorrow. That's my inspiration for a lot of things internally. Um, yeah, that's it for this one. I'll make another one tonight.